clip on onto their vest. Well, sometimes they don't put it on or it can fall off, but if it was actually built into the suit, I would think that would be really a pretty cool idea. So
yeah,
that's
it is. We're always open.
Kicking around.
Yeah. With today's microchips and technology, what would you think the price premium would be acceptable for that? Well, it may not be a $50 suit, but I don't know. I don't know about electronics in today's world.
Yeah, I don't know. If you could have, you'd have to talk to the manufacturers that are making the collision avoidance, but if they could, some of the chips, mass produced could be fairly cheap,
Yeah. And interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that would be interesting to look at. I know one of the suits that it's not quite a sophisticated development, but we get a lot of requests for it, is now we have a Tyvek suit with a back that will open so that you can put your fall tether. So instead of trying to...
Right.
So it has an opening in the suit so you can have the tether be attached to your body like it's supposed to, not on the suit, and then have the suit just fit over it.
Yeah, fall protection's the other big area. Safety. Right. So that's a big idea.
Yeah. So that came out of exactly just conversations like today's about, have you all ever thought about this or that? I know in the painting industry now, I haven't heard that if we're developing or not, but we get a lot of requests for pockets on those coveralls. And so I think they're just trying to figure out how to do it without creating a rip or tear hazard, because now you have an opening that's exposed, so it can snag. They're worried about will it snag on something and end up ripping the whole garment versus the pocket.
Yeah, well, the other problem with it is, too, that would strike me about a pocket is somebody can take their glove off.
Yeah, that's true. Just stick it in the pocket.
So a better thing would be to have like a Velcro around it and then have a Velcro on the tool, and then they can just attach it to the side without having to reach in a pocket. They could still have gloves. So that would be my idea.
Yeah, but that's one of our number one requests for our big chemical suits, the big encapsulated ones, where those guys are having to deal with, extremely bad chemicals, but have no way to store tools that they need. Like they go in and repair a valve, they got to carry the tools in their hand. They have nowhere to put them.
Right.
So we get a lot of requests about, can't you produce a tool belt that can affix to the encapsulated suit so we can carry these tools, and then we get to the site, because it is very awkward trying to work with those things. But yeah.
Would the tool belt have to be thrown away after?
I think if it was exposed, yeah. Yeah. The philosophy that we recommend to the industry is MUSE, multiple use but single exposure.
Yeah.
But that's on our obviously the reusable garments, not the single use.
Right.
But
yeah. Right.
So, well, I think is there anything you could add to what we've talked about? I think I've got a good story here.
I would just say that, safety distributor education, I think that was the key to it, is making them aware of it and, providing marketing materials to them that so they can take to their customers would probably go a long way, because, there can be, and I've seen this in other industries, a big disconnect from the manufacturers like yourself who say, how can I get this information to the right people, be it safety managers, job site managers, that type of thing. And so, to the degree that you have the capability to market that, you can find out, who are, and I'm sure you find out who are the top distributors of your products, and to go to them and provide that to them. And a lot of things can be done today, like through YouTube videos and DVDs.
Oh, yeah.
That, it's not like